don't want to break this. All right, here's a blueberry off of Bill's blueberry bush. Can you guys see that? It's the only one. Bill said he waited 2 years for it. All right, guys, everything I am reading online about making a frozen Coke says just take a Coke, pour it in your ice cream maker, and you're good to go. Obviously, I'm not believing that. Look what Target has. I should say in case any of the pups need it. And there's Mr. Bryn.
Hey.
Well, luckily I got home right before the heavens opened up. I got a little bit wet, but maybe we're going to get a break in the heat now. You're going to be soaked. Bryn. It looks like a river going by. The temperature on our thermometer dropped 12 degrees. I just checked it. So I sure hope that it stays that way, because so nice to finally get a break from this 100+ weather. I don't know if this is going to show up well, guys, but I wanted to show you we switched some things around. I used to have this piece of furniture. It is an old bookcase that when the back started to fall off, I knocked it off, chalk painted it, and it was holding my hen on nest and chick on nest collection in the living room, but I decided to put it out here in the sunroom to use for Bill to put his plants on. Since we have a very tiny house, we love to do things that go up, and so this way we can adjust. We can pull the curtain all the way across or have it this way for filtered light, but for some of Bill's plants. So that was just a little new thing that I did. I always love to just like switch stuff around, and so mixed in with his plants, I have a lot of pieces that either came from my parents or things that he and I have thrifted over the years. So yeah, that's a look at that. And then I got one of my tiered trays over there. I was debating whether I want to keep that or not, but so for right now I am going to keep it. And here's Miss Harley right here. Excuse the mess. There's the puppy pad. We put that down overnight in case anybody, needs it. I should say in case any of the pups need it. And there's Mr. Bryn. All over my Aldi Facebook group, I have been hearing fantastic things about this heart to tail de-shedder comb. Now, our Miss Harbear is a Husky, and she has an undercoat, and she definitely 2 times a year does major shedding. If you have never seen a Husky shed, it is insane. So we were at Aldi this morning. I was very pleased to see that they had like 4 of these left. They were $4.99. I was actually shocked to find them because I guess I've been hearing about them a couple of weeks, and usually hot items at Aldi sell right out. So I was really excited, but we did pick it up, and so Bill is going to give it a try on Miss Harley.
That was pretty to squeeze these things. That's how you open them.
I know it. They show people doing that, squeezing it, and they pop right open, saying I was how many years old before I learned that trick, but it's not working. Here, let me grab you some scissors so you don't cut yourself. Those scissors belong to my mother. They are like ancient.
You would say these scissors belong to the government.
Maybe that's where she got them, I don't know. But those are workhorse scissors, old like all. I don't think they make them like that anymore.
They made those when they made telephones that plugged into walls.
Yeah, I mean, do you see like the whole thing is like heavy duty metal? You can sharpen them. Who's gonna win? The plastic container or Bill?
Plastic container.
Well, keep cutting it with the scissors.
Huzzah. You. Oh, yeah, she's not loving it.
Wow, look it.
She's not loving it. Well, yeah, it cuts right into it. Look at that. It's almost like a knife, though.
What do you mean?
It's very sharp. It goes right in and grabs this.
Wow.
I was right. Yeah, it goes right through. Like butter.
No wonder people said it's incredible.
Yeah.
Look at it, just cutting it right out.
Yes.
She must like it. She's pawing you.
She wants me to stop. I don't know.
Usually she paws when she wants you to keep petting her.
To get this amount with the Dollar Tree brush I bought, the regular one takes a while to get this amount out.
Yeah, that's seconds on this
Yeah,
one.
this is seconds. I love it.
Look how pretty you're looking, Harley. Oh, yes, good girl.
Get your treat.
Good girl. Yes. Good, Harley. Good girl. All right, guys, I'm not even sure where I left off in the saga of the ice cream maker to make our frozen Cokes. But so I think, as you saw, the first one, the Hamilton Beach, was a bust. So I purchased that on Amazon. We already packed it up, returned it. All I had to do was literally put the label on it and drop it off at UPS, and away it went. Amazon already credited my account, so went on Amazon and bought another one, and this was the exact one that one of my favorite bloggers, Ann Eckhart, recommended, and this is the Cuisinart one. So let me pack the base of it. I already took the drum out last night because that has to freeze overnight. So I took the drum out, put that in the freezer, but let me unpack the maker, and we're going to give this one a try. Fingers crossed that it is going to work. This one is a pretty pink. So this is the base. And I gotta tell you, this looks very much like the Hamilton Beach one. So I'm really hopeful. So that's the base. This is the paddle. And then this is the cover. I have the drum in the freezer. So I gotta wash this piece and this piece, and then we're gonna put it together and give it a try. All right, I washed the pieces. I just got to dry them. And Bill just commented that he's like, it looks exactly like the other one. Although I have to say this one does feel more heavy duty than the Hamilton Beach one. And I hope so, because this one was like 25 bucks more. So if this works, which we're going to find out, then I will link it in my Amazon shop, so that if you guys are interested in making sorbets or ice cream, frozen Cokes, and it's saying that it makes all of these treats in 20 minutes. I have like 2 bottles left of my Palmolive spray away from my Dollar Tree little stockpile there. I love that stuff. All right, and this is the paddle. So I don't have the other one, obviously, because I returned it to compare, because hopefully this is the thing that's going to make the difference, because the other one, this didn't make contact with the sides, so it like didn't stir it properly. All right, guys, I'm just going to read the instruction book and then we will get started on it. But if it's like the other one, it should be very cut and dry. So I'll be back in a second. All right, sure enough, super simple. I got the base here. You don't plug it in yet. You remove the freezer bowl, place that in, place the mixing paddle in with the circle side facing up. Place the lid on the base, rotate clockwise, and then press the on-off switch. So there you go. And I guess the other one said don't plug in till it was set to go. This one doesn't say anything about that. All right, so let me get it set. All right, I'm working in such a tight space, and the cord on this is not long, so I hope you guys can see that. All right, let me get the drum out of the freezer. All right. I gotta just line this up. All righty. Set the paddle in, it says. Put the lid on. Line it up with the locking tabs. Okay. And here we go. We're going to try a frozen Coke. All right, turn it on and then pour in your ingredients. Well, this one is way quieter and it's not walking all across the counter. And this is a Coca-Cola Zero Sugar. It says less than 20 minutes. I'm not liking the sound of that. Can you guys see that? The ice cream truck is out in the neighborhood, so the dogs are going wacky. All right, I'm going to take the camera and point it in there because this one definitely looks like the paddle is scraping the sides much better. So I'm going to show you what's going on. All right, this one is looking much more promising inside of the drum. So, let me go set a timer though. All right, yeah, you see how this one is like peeling ice off the side, turning it frozen. This looks like it's working, guys, which I'm really excited because if it works, it's going to be a lot cheaper all summer long, making frozen drinks for everybody, doing it this way than purchasing them for $2 a piece at McDonald's. And plus we can make other things. We can actually try making homemade ice cream and sorbet. All right, but notice this is staying in place on my counter. The other one was jumping around and like, you know, walking and left black marks on the countertop. So this one is staying in place nicely. And the noise it's making is not certainly unbearable. Like the dogs aren't afraid of it, so that's good. And the pink color is actually quite cute. It's working, look at that. Ooh, I'm so excited. All right, well, it's working. So when they're done, I'll show you how it comes out, but I'm so happy. I think we're gonna have a winner, guys, to make frozen Cokes at home. And of course you can freeze any type of drink you want, and again, make ice cream, make sorbets, but yeah, this is it. Oh, and this, I purchased this with my own money. This is by no means sponsored, none of that. Would have been nice, but it's not. I am so frustrated, guys. I don't understand this. This like paddle thing is frozen solid in there. I can't get it out. So how do I get the drink out? I don't want to break this. I don't understand it. Anne shows this on her blog. So simple. She turns it on. You can see it all churning away so nicely. I can't even get this thing out. It's like frozen in there. So I don't know if anybody knows if I'm doing something wrong, but yeah. And so the soda, the frozenness is melting because I have to let it sit here to try to get this paddle out. I don't know. Nope. That's in there. It's frozen solid. I don't know. This is a fail. I think I don't understand. Oh, I don't understand. Oh, well. All right. I'm not going to link this below because in the Amazon shop, because I don't know. It's a fail. I don't know. I totally read the directions, so I don't believe it's user error. So there you go. Bummer. Yeah, so you see that it is frozen solid to the sides. Poured liquid out. There's no way to get this out of here. And I only had it in there, guys, going like, I don't know what, less than 10 minutes. Big like ice lumps down at the bottom. So something's not right, but it was a flop, that is for sure. So I guess my saga continues. My frozen Cokes, second attempt with an ice cream maker. This ice cream maker is much more quiet than the Hamilton Beach one. This Cuisinart one is a nicer ice cream maker, but it's just as big a fail for a frozen Coke as the other one was. All right, guys, everything I am reading online about making a frozen Coke says just take a Coke, pour it in your ice cream maker, and you're good to go. Obviously, I'm not believing that. So I tried to do a little deeper research, and the only thing I could find was that possibly if you are using a Coca-Cola product that has artificial sweeteners in it, that could make a difference. So before I pack this thing up, get another Amazon return label and cart it back off to Amazon, I will try making one with a regular Coke. So I can't do that this second because I gotta finish now freezing the drum. I mean, it's not going to take so long because it's only been out of the freezer for like 20 minutes. But yeah, so we got one more try to see if we can make this work. So I don't know. And I've been watching Ann make these for like 2 years. She has it going on her counter, spinning away, making nice tasty frozen Cokes, and this one was a nightmare. The paddle was just frozen in a block of ice in there. And I mean, it said it could take up to 20 minutes. Mine was like frozen like that after like 6 minutes. The paddle just frozen solid. You saw. What a nightmare. All right, guys, it is the next day. I'm redoing it, this time using original Coke, none with artificial sweeteners in it. And so it's looking really good. It's looking like a frozen Coke. So the big test will be if this paddle is like frozen to the bottom and I can't get it out and it makes a horrible mess. But so far the third try is looking like a charm. So as I say, the big test will be removing the paddle, but that's definitely looking like a frozen Coke, isn't it? I really hope this works because my grandson especially will be so disappointed if it doesn't. All right, the moment of truth. Whoa, look at that! It worked, guys. It worked. All right, so that, thank goodness for Google. I could have let it go longer, but I was getting nervous. So that is the trick. Do not use any drinks with artificial sweeteners. All right, and I read that it said you could restart it, so I'm going to let it get a little more frozen now. I'm so excited it's working. All right, guys, here it is. Frosty, delicious. It is perfect. It worked. Third time was the charm, and so whatever beverage you use to freeze in it, make sure it does not have any artificial sweeteners. That is the trick. Look what Target has. They have a Snackle box, and it is $3, food safe, hand wash only. I think this is a pretty awesome find. What is this? Oh, I have a glass piggy bank from when I was a kid. This one is all plastic, but really cute. It is $3. It looks like, though, to get the money out of it, you'd have to smash your little piggy. Oh, it's a snack bowl that goes over like your big water tumbler. And here's another style. This one is just $1. And here are some of the little novelty straw covers. These also are just $1. So I'm in what I call the little funsy section. When you go inside the Targets where I live, literally right inside the door, they have this section set up. I think some people call it like Target Dollar Spot. But again, back in the good old days, everything was $1, and then they slowly increased the prices. So a lot of the stuff is $3 and $5, but they still have some $1 deals, like these silicone bands for your water bottle. Now this is $3, but I have to say this looks quite substantial. Do you see this? It's like a silicone, looks like it could stick to your mirror, but it holds your toiletries, like your toothpaste and toothbrushes, razors. I'm thinking maybe these are out right now to sell for kids and college dorms, perhaps, or for traveling. What do we have here? Oh, a microwave pasta maker. I'm afraid this is one of those things I'd try it once and then it would get shoved in the bottom of a cupboard, never to be seen again, because it's just so easy to make pasta on the stovetop. Then it's $3. Oh, this is one of those little pillows, and look at this, if I can get it open. So it has the little cutout to put like your coffee or your like water bottle in it. They're $5 though, and they're really lightweight. Feel a little flimsy, to tell you the truth. Not worth $5 to me. Now this magnetic alphabet is pretty cool. It's $3, but they feel nice and sturdy. What is this? Take a breath and relax. $1. Oh, it's little bath bombs. And this is a little sink strainer or a drain cover for silicone. $1. Now look at this. All right, guys, $3. That's a fair price, but do you see that? Clothespins with little like alphabet letters and numbers. I think we could DIY something like that from Dollar Tree products, customize them. And here's a little 3-piece silicone set, something to hold a chapstick, a hand sanitizer, and then a little keychain. Those are sweet, and they're $3. but you do get the 3 items, and they have a few different designs. I really like the blue one. And what is this? Bluetooth wireless remote phone controller for $5. A little cold gel pack, $1. That'd probably be good for a boo-boo pack. And then this is a phone lanyard. But at first I was considering this, but it just has this little Velcro piece that you stick to your phone, and I'm afraid I'd lose my phone. All right, here's a blueberry off of Bill's blueberry bush. Can you guys see that? It's the only one. Bill said he waited 2 years for it. First blueberry bush died. This blueberry bush is living, but some, animals are eating all the blueberries. So he got 1 blueberry and he saved it because the blueberry bush is special to he and our grandson. So our grandson gets to do the little taste test. All right, our grandson's gonna eat the blueberry.
Tell me how delicious it is. Is it plump? Is it sweet?
Good.
It's good?
It's good. Did it taste like blueberry?
Yeah.
Was it very sweet or just kind of sweet?
Sweet.
Wow.
Sweet, good. So was it worth the 2-year wait?
Yeah.
Wow, he said yes.
Awesome.
Nice. Well, thank you all for hanging with us. We'll see you in the next one. And remember, until then, please be well.